Hello everyone. A very good evening to all of you. I am Rushit Sejpal, equity analyst at William Owen in India. Today, we will discuss about the current market scenarios and the way ahead for the market. So the second half of the November has been a very tough for the market participants, right? If you can see the annotation over here, the Nifty was stuck between the 50 and the 21 DMA in the first half of the November, but it failed to reclaim the green line, which is the 21 DMA. And you can see the Nifty breached its 50 DMA, and since last 4 to 5 sessions, it has been in a clear downtrend, right? So last Friday, we downgraded the market to a downtrend, right, on this day. The reason being the distribution day count were at 6, Nifty breached its 100 DMA. So this pink line, it was already below its 21 and 50 DMA, right? On Friday, it also breached its 100 DMA and the distribution day count were at 6. Not only these two factors, if you can also look at the broader market. So mid cap as well as the small cap index also fell below its 50-day moving average. And there were a lot of leading stocks which were trading below its key moving averages. If you can look at the leaders like HDFC Bank, HDFC Limited, right? Then if you can look at the Bajaj Twins, the HUL, so all these stocks, look technically damaged. And in the broader market also, the stocks continue to take the technical damage with they moving more deeper into their bases and breaking below the key support levels, right? And that was the reason on Friday we downgraded the market to a downtrend. Okay, so if you look at today's action, right, the morning was, I think the first hour was very tough, but I think after that early 15 to 20 minutes of volatility in the market, the uptrend started. And the good part was that Nifty closed in the green, right? But today also, if you can look at the broader market, they closed in the red, right? Okay, the main reason for the fall is considered to be the Omicron impact, right? But if you can see, we are more concerned about the technicals of the market. So the news, since last, I think 18 to 20 months, there has been a lot of news. Even when the COVID came, after the COVID downtrend was rebounded into a rally, there was a V-shaped recovery. There was a lot of news every week, every month coming, right? Which you thought that will impact the market, right? But the chart of Nifty tells you the real picture. So even before this new variant news came, we were already downgraded the market to uptrend under pressure, right? We thought that, okay, the uptrend is on a pause over here. And that's why before this virus news only, the Nifty chart, if you can see over here, had started a bit deteriorating, right? The other factors like the US bond yield, crude, the bond yield was down on the Friday, but I think it rebounded almost 3% today, and now it is back above 1.5. There was a sharp fall in crude on Friday also, though it may benefit a bit to some of the Indian companies. But yeah, if due to this new variant, again, if there is a lot of lockdowns and there is a global impact on the economy, then it might hurt the markets more, right? But your focus should not be on the news part. Your focus should be on the charts part, right? Okay. So let me give you a brief about how we identified the March 2020 crash, right? Even before the COVID came, you can see the market was a bit under pressure, right? So if you can see over here, a month before the COVID only, Nifty tested its 200 DMA, right? And we had downgraded the market to downtrend. Then it established a potential bottom, which we call as the rally attempt, right? And then again, it failed. So it was never went into the confirm uptrend, but it failed again, and the markets were moved back to the downtrend. So if you can see, around 11,000, 12,000 level only, there were clear indications that the market was going down, right? And similarly, how we identified that how market went from that 7,500 level, how it went higher, that is also important to understand. And then we will again relate it to current condition. So at that point of time, right, what we look at when the market is in downtrend, that is the day one, right? the day one. So here, when the Nifty established a low of 7,511, right, on the same day, it reversed and it closed in the green or higher, right? So we considered as a day one of a attempted rally. So this 7,500 was a potential bottom. We are not saying a bottom, but a potential bottom, right? Which turned out to be a bottom. Then the second day, 7,511 was not breached. That's great. Third day also, it was not breached. And that's when we changed the market to a rally attempt status, right? So currently also we are looking for the same thing. And once the market is into rally attempt, like do not try to be in the market very early. Wait for some time, wait for market to give you a confirm indication that yes, this is the time, right? So wait for a follow through day, which is when the indices moves up 1.5% higher on a above average volume, right? So that's important. Now let's look at the current scenario. So if you look at, this is the current chart of the Nifty 50. So today Nifty has established a potential bottom. The Friday's low was breached today early in the early session, right? But the good part was that Nifty established a low somewhere around 16,800, right? So we will consider that as a potential bottom. As market closed in the green today, we will consider today's session as a day one, right? As you saw in the last chart, this will be the day one. Now, what we will look for, that Nifty should not fall below today's low. If Nifty held above today's low for two more sessions, right? Then we will change the market status to a rally attempt, right? So that is a RA, rally attempt status. And then we will look for a follow through day in the market, right? So don't get, it's tempting to buy stocks on pullback, right? But a good methodology always helps you, and you should not fall and tempt to buy on the pullback, right? Never try to catch the falling knife, right? Okay, at the last, a few things that comes to my mind with regards to the current condition is first that we are, as a William O'Neill, we are less concerned with getting the rock bottom price for a stock. We don't like to, get goods on the Black Fridays, right? What we are concerned is whether the market is having a sustainable move or not, right? This explains why we wait for a few days before considering a follow through day in the downtrend, right? So this was the low yesterday, right? But we wait for 3 sessions, then we go to a rally attempt, and then we wait for a FTD, that is follow through day, right? We want a confirmation, right? We want to buy high, sell high, and book the profit, right? On the flip side, right, if the market continues to move lower and specifically for your stocks, right? If you are holding the stocks that are breaching its 50 DMA or the 200 DMA on the higher volume, right? Then it's better to be on the sideline in these kind of markets, right? So that's it from the today's podcast. Thank you all.